obsessed. Oh.
Don't feel insecure cause your man don't treat you better. One man's trash is another one's treasure. He put you to the side, I'd always keep you centered. One man's loss is another man. There is no
Hey guys, what is up? What's going on? It's AshSlay and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is talking about some brand new products from L'Oreal. They just dropped their Paradise Enchanted Fruit Scented Eyeshadow palette, and I do have it on my eyes right now. Let me just say, I am very surprised at how good this palette performed on my eyes. I literally did not expect them to be as pigmented and as blendable as they are. Like this shimmer color on my lid, I didn't even wet it with Fix Plus. Like that's crazy because I normally wet all of my eyeshadows. So if you guys are here for it, if you guys want to see some of the other products in the collection, they have blushes and they also launched an eyeliner, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to click that little bell so that you guys are notified anytime I upload a new video, which is 2 times a week every single week. And without further ado guys, let's go ahead and hop into the look. The eyeshadow palette I will be using in today's video is the brand new L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted Fruit Scented Eyeshadow Palette. This does retail for $14.99 and it does smell like peaches. Like it smells so good. It unfortunately does not come with a mirror, which you guys know is like, but it has 0.7 grams of eyeshadows and it has a mixture between shimmers and matte. So we're gonna play around with it and we're gonna create something that's very spring and summer appropriate. So let's do this. So I went ahead and zoomed you guys super up close and personal just so that way you guys can see the blending of these eyeshadows. The very first shade I'm going to take is shade number 4 in the palette, which is a really beautiful peach shade, and I am going to take that on a Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm really just going to pack and focus it right here in the crease. Taking a clean Sigma E25, I am just going to run it alongside these edges just so that way it's nice, feathered, and blended. And as you can see, these shadows are really blending out very nicely. As you can see, the harsh edges blended out really nicely. Now this shade is very faint in color. Typically when I go in with my transition shade, I do like to go in with a fairly light shade, and then I'll worry about working up deeper shades in the crease later. The next shade I'm gonna use in the palette is shade number 8, which is a really beautiful soft brown. I'm gonna take this on my Morphe M441, and I'm going to use this to add a little bit more dimension to the crease. I'm really just taking this color and I'm feathering it right here on this very outer corner. It's adding really nice warmth to the look. I think it is a really pretty color. Honestly guys, I feel like this palette, like you could do a lot with it. I feel like you can do a very pretty daytime look with it, or you can amp it up for the nighttime. Hey, I see you, L'Oreal. Like look how stunning. Beautiful. Gorgeous. The next shade I'm going to use in the palette is shade number 9, which is a little bit more of a chocolate brown. I'm going to pick a little bit of that shade up on my Sigma pencil brush. This is the E30, and I am just going to start right here towards the outer V, and I'm just going to go ahead and build this up right in this area. So what I'm doing with this shade is I'm really just packing it right here towards the outer V, and the reason I decided to switch to a pencil brush is because I wanted a little bit more control of the shadow. So I didn't want it to like literally go everywhere. I wanted to keep it below the crease but still add a little bit more dimension because I can easily just blend out this harsh edge right here. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe M441 and I'm going to take it alongside the crease to really just buff out shade 9 and 12. So one thing I do want to point out about these shadows is I'm getting very little to no fallout. Like as you can see, I really have nothing right here except like this. It's not too extreme, which is really awesome. My eyes also aren't getting irritated by the scent in the eyeshadows. And let me just say, I do have very sensitive eyes. You guys know this. I always get like watery eye syndrome. So a lot of different things, whether it's like scents in eyeshadows or certain formulas, will irritate my eyes, and I am not getting that with these shadows. The next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to cut my crease with a little bit of the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer in Light. I'm going to take it on an ABH number 18 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and carve out a little bit of lid space And I'm going to try not to take it too high. Sometimes I notice when I do my cut crease looks, I take my cut crease a little bit too high and then it starts to look a little bit weird. So I'm just going to go little by little until I have it exactly how I want it. Then with my finger, I'm going to go ahead and pat out these edges so that way there isn't such a stark, harsh line. So now that my crease is nice and cut, I'm going to go in with shade number 3 from the palette, which is a really beautiful champagne shade. Now to touch, it isn't that pigmented. It does go on a little bit sheer. But since I did put down that sticky concealer, I feel like it's really going to stick and adhere to it very, very nicely, making it a little bit more opaque in coverage. At least that's what I hope it's going to do. So I'm going to take it on my MAC 242 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and pack on this color. Ooh, super sparkly, super pretty. Guys, this color is really gorgeous. So I will say, you guys, the shadow is going on absolutely gorgeous. Like, I didn't even wet it with Fix Plus or anything like that. This is exactly how it looks directly over top of that sticky base. I like it a lot. Alright, so far I think the eyeshadow is looking really, really good. I'm now going to move on to eyeliner. Now, L'Oreal did just launch a brand new eyeliner. This is the Voluminous Lash Paradise Felt Tip Liquid Eyeliner. I did pick mine up in the shade Black. This comes in 2 different shades. It comes in Rose Gold and also Black. I picked a Black just because I did want a eyeliner that I can wear every single day, whereas Rose Gold is something that I would wear occasionally. These do retail for $9.99. Reading on the packaging, it says it has a high shine finish. I didn't read that before I bought it. I do typically like more of a matte finish liner, but if you do like more of a shiny finish for your eyeliner, you may really, really like this. It says it has sharp lines, it's waterproof, and it has a long wearing color. I will say I really love the rose gold handle right here. I'm going to give her a little bit of a shake, and then we are just going to go straight in with liner. So I like to kind of like anchor my pinky on my cheek, and then I like to start at the very outer edge, and I'll just draw a line. And I'll just draw a line like so. Ooh, I took it out a little far. It's gonna be a long one, but it's okay. Then I'm gonna take the liner and I'm gonna bring it in like so, creating a little bit more of a triangle shape, so something that looks like that. Then I'm gonna take the felt tip liner and I'm gonna start creating small strokes to really just connect everything together. So I did want to point this out. I feel like the felt tip kind of goes more towards like a curve, like a little bit like a curve like that. So it's a little bit hard for me to get my line straight. As you can see, like, I'm struggling right now. And it also feels like really, really tight on my eyelid. Like, I can definitely feel the liner on my lid. So keep that in mind. All right, you guys, so clearly I'm not having the best eyeliner experience. Fortunately, it's just like a bust for me. Like, I just dislike it. If you guys look really, really close, you can see that the eyeliner started to bleed. It is extremely shiny. I do not get down with shiny eyeliners. I really like a matte eyeliner. One of my favorites is the Sigma Wicked Gel Eyeliner. Also, I wanted to note that when I went in with a makeup wipe to kind of clean up this edge right here, it got like really, really crusty. Because it is more of like a vinyl eyeliner, it broke up, so I had to go in and fix it with my Sigma liner towards the very outer part. This is honestly as good as it's gonna get. It looks a little wild. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a double eyeliner, and on top I'm gonna do a glitter liner with the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy glitter. So I think that this glitter might save the look. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking the Midnight Cowboy glitter and I'm putting it all alongside the black liner. I'm trying my best not to get it on the black, but as you can see, I am definitely getting a little bit on the black, but that's completely okay. I will clean that up at the very end, but you want to stay as close to the black, but not like on the black as you possibly can. One thing I will say about using this Urban Decay liner is that it does get sheer in some areas. So as it dries, I'm going to go in and really just pat on a little bit more glitter, just so that way it's nice and opaque. Now that the glitter is completely dried, I am going to go in and clean up this black right here. As you can see, I got a lot of the glitter on the black liner, and because it's shiny, it just looks really, really bad. So I'm going to go in with the Sigma Wicked Gel Eyeliner. I really, really love this, and I'm going to take it on an e.l.f. eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to run this directly over top of the black to really just clean things up a little bit. The lashes I'm going to be wearing in today's video are by Lily Lashes in the style Caramel. I'll also be using the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive in dark. Okay, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my face off camera. If you guys are interested in any of the other products I used on my face, be sure to follow me over on Instagram because I will be uploading a short video over there. We're now going to talk about the blushes that L'Oreal came out with. They did drop a total of 3 blushes. They do retail for $12.99 each. I only picked up 2, so I have these 2 shades right here. This one is in the shade 190 Bashful, and then I have a 193 Charming. Now 190 Bashful is a little bit more of a lighter peach shade. I feel like these colors are really pretty. They're universally flattering, so they're gonna look good with any and every eye look. This one does have a little bit more of a luminosity to it, so I feel like you could get away with just wearing this and no highlighter if you want a little bit more of like a healthy looking glow, whereas Charming is a little bit more of a deeper shade. As you can see, it is extremely pigmented. I think I may go in with both of them. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Charming, and then I'm going to apply Bashful directly over top. All right, so I'm going to take, I'm going to take a little bit of Charming. I got a lot of kickback from that blush. I'm like scared. I don't want to apply too much, but I'm just going to go ahead and add this to my cheeks. Ooh, such a beautiful blush. I think I'm getting a little blush heavy-handed, you know, just a tad. I'm going to go in with Bashful right here, and I'm just going to put it directly over top to add a really pretty luminosity to the cheeks. Alright, so I went ahead and did my hair and I popped the ears back on. Shout out to Tanya, she actually left these at my house. Kiss and Makeup, follow her, I'll have her linked down below. But in closing, I did want to give you guys my feedback on the products, my initial thoughts, what I think. Do I recommend them? The only product I wouldn't recommend out of all the products I tried in this video is the Lash Paradise Felt Tip Liner. You guys saw in the video, I did have a hard time using it. My felt tip liner was bent. I don't know if it comes like that or if mine was just bent. I also didn't like the fact that it was extremely shiny. It was like a high shine vinyl eyeliner. I just don't get down with liners like that. I feel like they look really weird on me. And I also felt that the liner was like tightening on my eyelid, and that just like was an uncomfortable feeling. But that's just my opinion. You guys could definitely try it out for yourself. The other products I would definitely recommend is the Paradise Enchanted Scented Eyeshadow Palette. I would definitely recommend this palette. As you guys saw, it was extremely blendable on the lids. The pigmentation is really good for drugstore shadows. Honestly, I don't think I have come across a L'Oreal eyeshadow palette that I have loved up until this one. While it is very much in the peach tone family, I think it is a really good buy for $14.99. If you guys don't own the Sweet Peach or the Just Peachy palettes by Too Faced, then I definitely recommend that you guys add this to your collection. If you guys want to see the similarity between the palettes, this is the Just Peachy Mattes by Too Faced. So in comparison, they are very much different. This one has a little bit more deeper tones in it, whereas this one is a little bit more on the neutral side. And then in comparison with the Sweet Peach palette, I feel like they would be the same if I covered up the dark side. So that's what they look like in comparison to each other. So if you have this, you may not need this, but if you never got around to getting this, then I definitely recommend spending the $15 to have a really beautiful peachy tone shadow palette for the spring and summer. As for the blushes, they are extremely pigmented and blendable on the cheeks. The one that I liked the most was Charming, which was the deeper shade right here. As you can see, extremely pigmented, and they do give off a little bit of a sheen, which I like. I don't think I like Bashful as much as I like Charming on me personally, but if you are a lighter skin tone, if you are a fair skin tone, you may like this one. This one is Charming right here. As you can see, it is very faint in color, but that doesn't necessarily make it a bad product. I do think that they are a little bit overpriced, but again, that is my opinion. And with that, guys, I don't think I have much else to say except if you guys tried these products, what do you guys think of them? Let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know what other products you guys want me to try. If you guys still are not subscribed, then subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so that way you guys are notified anytime I upload. And until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one. Deuces, guys. Took me a while to get up. I was sore. I've been working out. I ain't ready. I've been working out. You can't tell.